Hello, one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Play Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I am the Max a Few Trades. In the last part, man, okay, this is definitely a new situation. Basically, we've got three people all confessing to the exact same crime, which I can only assume they're doing in order to protect each other, which is an interesting conundrum, because my base instinct is to assume that none of them did it. While I can't be entirely positive of that, but I feel like we wouldn't be going down this road at all if it were so simple, at least in that aspect. So it's like, they all think that one of them did it and want to cover for them, but I don't think any of them actually did do it. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting, because I'm going to have to, like, essentially prove that three people didn't do a crime. So yeah, we're gonna definitely need some more information on that one. Also, I mean, we really helped out Robin, I think. I'm pretty sure in the long term, we definitely helped her out by helping her accept herself. So that's good. That's good. Hugh still is clearly hiding something. I don't know what, but it's something. But he does seem to at least be on the up and up side, because again, he isn't trying to attempt to take the blame, assuming he didn't do it, and I don't think he did, but we need to figure that one out. And that being said, if all of them are innocent, as I am currently theorizing them to be, that means there's really only, like, two other named characters in this chapter that could be the killer? So unless another character shows up during this investigation, well, let's just say I feel pretty confident I know who did it, but what I don't know is the how and the why. So, let's see what we get ourselves up to today. Hello! It's me, Phoenix. Sorry, boss. I couldn't do it. You know, a little bit of advice you gave me. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I don't know exactly what you meant, but there was no way I could force a smile in that courtroom today. I'm just glad you remembered that. But now, how about relaxing a little? Relax? Not gonna happen! Okay, alright, okay. Just trying to help. Jesus Christ. Junie, she asked me to defend her because she believes in me. But I felt completely helpless. If it weren't for their confessions, But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial... Okay. Hang on, let's stop for half a moment to acknowledge the fact that this has already veered wildly off course from the mock trial's scripting process, okay? There was no triple confession going on there. Yeah, that smile. Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I? No, I can't lose it all. Not now. You okay, Athena? You're turning kind of pale. I can't just stand around here. I'm gonna finish the investigation. Can't you wait? I just took a batch of freshly baked cookies out of my magic pit. Jesus Christ, Josie! Thanks, but I'd better get going. Save me one for when I get back. All right, but they're never gonna taste as good as they did when they first get out, I guess. Of the oven. I don't know what the you know what? No, I'm not even getting into that one. Apollo, you wait here. I need to see Junie at the detention center first, right away. No, wait, I'm going with you. Sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'd better go too. No problem. You two, be careful. It's Phoenix who's the sidelined one this time. Letting his two children just go off and do their thing. That's as he watches sternly and fatherly. It's such an interesting dynamic we've created with all of these random characters. I love it. There's so much I need to ask Junie. What happened in court today? Where we go from here? Ah, why though? Well now, fancy meeting you here. Professor Means, what brings you here? Other than to be creepy. I asked him to come. He arrived just a little before you. I wanted to ask him something. But first, Athena, I want to apologize for my sudden confession after you worked so hard to defend me. Yeah, that really didn't help our case, if I'm honest with you. She was calling me Athena until just now. No, I should be the one apologizing. The whole thing spiraled out of my control. Athena, Don't worry, I'll bring it tomorrow. I'll find something to prove your innocence. I don't know if, I feel like we're about to learn something not good. About that. Athena, I've been thinking of asking Professor Means to defend me. Huh? I myself only just heard of this a moment ago. Oh. So she thinks Professor Means would be... No, I can't let this happen. Not with the way he wants to do things. Junie, I know, Athena, but will you please hear me out? I suppose I must. Athena, do you actually think Hugh or Robin could have committed this crime? Personally, no. The body was moved right before the mock trial. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could have could move freely around the campus at that time. I'm sorry, Junie, but at this point I can't rule them out. I was afraid you'd say that. Juniper is seeking a lawyer who can clear all 3 of their names. Only I am capable of such a feat with my crimes and lies. But how can you possibly prove that all 3 of them are innocent? I am a result-oriented person. Come tomorrow, I won't fail to have the perfect piece of evidence ready. Fabrications, right, you're not even being remotely subtle about this. For the end really does justify the means. Especially for me, Professor Aristotle Means, in case you didn't pick up on the naming conventions we have established. Ugh, I really don't like the sound of that. Or just any of the noises that come out of him in general. I'm sorry, but just as you believe I'm innocent, I believe that my friends are innocent too. All right, if that's how you really feel, we'll respect your decision. Apollo! But we want to continue our investigation. Could we ask you some more questions? Sure, I don't mind. Professor Means, would you like to stay and join our conversation? Oh my, no. Ah, damn it. Yes, of course, I am your lawyer after all. There's that godforsaken smile again. Why does it always creep me out? Because nobody should be able to expose that much of their gums at one moment in time unless they're in a dentist's chair. Christ. There are certain chimpanzees that would look upon that and say it's a bit much. Criminy. Or maybe some kind of primate could definitely show that much gums, and it's creepy when they do it too. Ugh. Anyway, why you do the thing you do? About your confession, Junie. It's not true, is it? You just said what you did because Robin had confessed on the stand, didn't you? Yes. I wasn't thinking straight. All I knew is that I had to help my friend. You mean because of that school rule? The one that says you can't graduate if you're convicted of a crime? I mean, that is I don't know if that's Okay, I was gonna say I don't think that that's entirely unreasonable for a school based on the court of law to enforce. However, there are a lot of things you can be convicted of that are such tiny itty-bitty small potatoes, so it depends on how freakishly strict they are, and I'm just gonna assume really strict. So it's probably a bunk rule. No, I didn't do it because of some rule. I did it because she's my friend. Okay, so I kind of assumed you knew that, you know, Robin was a she, but I guess I didn't know. Also, hang on, all this coughing. Why is there discord in her voice again? Could it really be that the friendship between the 3 of them is on the rocks? There's more here than meets the eye. Well, yeah, okay. I assumed it was a philosophical rift, I suppose. When did you 3 first become friends? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all don't seem the type to gravitate to each other, honestly. Well, even though we were in different courses, we really bonded from the first day at school. We vowed to work together to bring an end to the dark age of the law. That was when our proof of friendship came about. Yeah, I remember that. There's that proof of friendship thing again. I just wish this were as simple as that. We all do. We even have a proof of our friendship. Okay, I can't yell. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you could bet we'll be carrying them around. That's as good as I'm gonna be able to do with her. But the situation kind of changed recently. When the school's policy shifted to training legal professionals who produce results. Thanks to this asshole, by the way. Allow me to explain. You see, I am a crime man, and I like committing crimes. And I want to legally commit crimes, and teach other people to also legally commit crimes. So, yeah, that's what's happening. It's not a long story. In the lawyer course I teach, producing results means winning trials. Professor Court, on the other hand, taught that finding the truth was the only valid result. Unfortunately, that clash of ideas created a rift among our students. She wants to be honest and find the truth. Whereas I'm just like, hell no, I don't give a damn. Whoever hires me, sure, fine, whatever, I'll get results. Like, that's... You realize you're openly not looking like a good person, right? Like, that's obviously the wrong thing to do. Ugh, at some point, we stopped talking about it. Well, that meant fewer arguments. It also meant we couldn't be as frank and open with each other as we used to be. I think I understand now. By putting their friendship on a pedestal, they actually did more harm than good. It seems the relationship between the three of them isn't as simple as I thought. Juniper, thank you for talking to us about this difficult subject. Yeah, thanks, Junie. Now, if you could tell us about the day of the murder? 'Cause, yeah, why did you lie? Junie, you told us yesterday that you went home a little after 6 p.m. Court has proven that that is a big stinky lie, and I don't know why you would do that to me. I'm sorry I didn't tell you this before, but what actually happened was I left the art room a little after 6 p.m. and headed over to my dressing room, where I worked on my stage costume until 7. That's it? You didn't go anywhere else? Because again, we have photographic evidence. No, nowhere else. Do we not have this photo right here showing you in the art room at 7:05? Unless that's a different room. I suppose it could be a different room, but you're going to have to elaborate on this one. If that really were it, then there would be no reason to lie in the first place. She's got to be hiding something else. And not just because I have literal photographic evidence. Yes, thank you! Do you remember this picture? Is there any chance it was taken some other day? Yes, but something's wrong here. Wrong? What's wrong? I took this picture at around 6 o'clock, which was before I'd left the art room. But the clock here says it's just after 7. By 7, I'd already been working in my dressing room for some time. So there's definitely something wrong with the time in this picture. I guess we better go check the art room. It's weird we didn't check it the first time we were there, if I'm honest with you. Okay, just one last question about the day of the murder. One last thingamadoo. Explain. On the evening before the mock trial, the evening of the murder, you ran into Hugh. Yes, I did. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper, okay? Not a lie there. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Smugadoo. Anything else you'd like to ask? So many things. She suddenly went silent. She always was terrible at hiding things. Yeah, that's very clear. Was she trying to keep their meeting a secret by lying about going home at 6? All right, I won't press the matter any further. Right now. Or from you, potentially, but someone's going to give me more info. Is there anything else you noticed on the night of the murder? Well, I don't know if this will help, but anything would help at this point. I'm kind of, like, spinning in circles here. That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30? Around 8:30? It's over an hour after when the crime supposedly took place. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large, and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. It made me happy to think that after all that hard work, they were finally finished. All right, the statues that Robin made. She's good! So they were covered in white sheets? Yep. Okay. All right. Junie, are you okay? Clearly not. Sorry. I'm a little tired, that's all. Get off of that good stuff! Nature's bounty! Athena, I think this meeting is over. Professor Means? I will use any means possible to get the result I want in Juniper's case. Yeah, that's right. I will horribly injure or mutilate anybody in my path. That's just the face of a man who absolutely would do those things. If it's not clear, I'm suspecting the ever-loving hell out of this guy. I've been suspecting this dude. Like, he's not been subtle. The only thing that's giving me pause is the fact that he's so unsubtly, like, screwed up in the face and head. Like it's almost too easy. So that means either he did do it, and figuring out the hows and the whys and proving those hows and whys are going to be a massive pain, or there's a swerve incoming somewhere. Both are totally valid. We'll find out. Considerable preparation.
Hold it!
Junie and Professor Means, I have a proposal. Oh boy. A proposal? Wait, this isn't another one of your crazy, by sundown today, she strikes a triumphant pose. Yes. I, Athena Sykes, along with Apollo Justice, that's right, you're part of this now, deal with it. Wait a second, don't drag my name into too late doing it already. We're going to discover the truth behind this murder mystery. What? And we're going to bring you solid evidence showing you just what that truth is. I see. So it has come to this, has it? If we succeed in doing that, I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Then you shouldn't need anyone else to defend you except me. Have we got a deal? I trust that's okay with you too, Professor Beans? All right. I have no objections as long as Juniper is satisfied with this arrangement. All right. At the very minimum, that's legit of you. Appreciated. Come on, Woods. Okay. But only if it's the real truth. I'm sorry to put you through this, Athena, but thank you. I've been thinking only of myself this whole time. I don't think that's true at all, but okay. Junie, it's way too early to thank me. I have no idea what I'm doing. But you can thank me all you want once I get to the bottom of this. Very well. I will see you back here at sundown. Sorry for all the trouble, Professor. It's just, she's new to the agency, so she doesn't quite understand how these things go. Ah, don't be silly. I find it all rather thrilling. Now, let us meet here again later. Okay, well, that's a positive impression, at least. If you'll excuse me, I'd better go. Okay, see you later. We got a lot of inspecting to do. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain? Yep, still creepy though. This is no time to be thinking about that. I've got an investigation to do. I will find the truth by sundown, no matter what! Talk to me, Apollo! Only the 3 mock trial participants could have moved the body before it started. That's why the killer must be Robin, Hugh, or Juniper. Right, and that means at least one of them is lying. I mean, all of them could be lying, but just, you know, not in the way we anticipate. To make matters worse, I have a feeling each one of them is hiding some sort of secret. And I'm not talking about the obvious ones. We'll have to bring it all to light. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. Okay. Today's trial focused on the day of the crime and the actions of those involved. Yeah, like when the voice was recorded and who went to the art room and when. If we analyze the info we have, we should be able to ID the killer. There's no lead in these legs. I've been training for a day like this. Okay, on my mark. Ready, set. No running for me. I'm done trying to keep up with you. Well, it's not her fault you're so damn slow. Hi. Okay, then fine. Let's head over all the way to the maintenance area. Dang, it's not even a thing? It's not even a place? It's not even a... I want to go to the goddamn art room. All right, fine. We'll go to the hallway. Nothing? Okay, to the lecture hall. Okay, to the outdoor stage. Thank you. And oh, hey, there's Scuttlebutt. Oh, all right then. There we go. It's like, Jesus. I went to every wrong place first. What the hell? Ah. Oh. Subtle. You know, I still know it's you. Is it my imagination or did something just move? Oh, God damn it. I completely forgot you were even a part of any of this. Afternoon, you two. Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? Don't you think sneaking onto campus like this is just slightly suspicious? I'll have you know I'm continuing my investigation in the strictest of confidence. I don't want to be caught napping again at tomorrow's trial. And that means a thorough investigation today. Think you can lend us a hand? I mean, you have literally no reason not to. I'm not one to refuse a damsel in distress. Huzzah! Athena being freakishly adorable is coming up as a really good boon for us. That's fantastic. But you needn't have asked, Fraulein. I'd intended to help from the start. I suppose I can't get that annoyed at you if you're going to just help us with absolutely no restrictions, I suppose. You're the best, Prosecutor Gavin. All right, let's not go that far. Okay, time for a thorough investigation. I bet we missed lots of stuff yesterday. You know, Miriam is picking up all of this, right? Okay, whatever. Prosecutor Gavin, you were scheduled to perform at the school festival, weren't you? That's right, but I hadn't seen the stage until yesterday. That backdrop with the starry sky and big crescent moon isn't half bad. We also had some tricks up our sleeve to make the concert really rock. Pyrotechnics, a fog machine, balloon animals, things like that. It would have looked like this! Yeah, no, we definitely saw it. I've seen this. Oh, the plans from yesterday. What's that design of the banner there in the back? I know the scales of the school emblem, but what's with the number 6? It looks like it's in serious pain or something. Athena, come on, girl. You're an observant enough lass. How'd you not even notice that it's also his necklace? Athena, ixnay on the ixay. I don't speak French, Apollo! That's the Governor's logo, Fraulein. Oh, a nice piglet in there for it. Real smooth. Ah! Oh, yeah. I meant it looks like the number 6 rockin' seriously hard. 9, Fraulein. It's a G for Governors, not a 6, but whatever floats your pretty boat, her boat do be pretty. But I am not talking about that right now! So where is the banner? I don't see it anywhere on stage. So what's up with that? It was an important part of the show, but the school managed to misplace it somehow. Incompetence! It's a pity. We never had it. We had it specially made from heavyweight, high-grade cloth. Oh, that sounds very specific and probably relevant to our problems. A missing banner and 2 broken statues. There are mysteries aplenty to be solved. Yeah. Come to think of it, one of the broken statues was a Prosecutor Gavin. What's up with that? Why'd you need one of them? That's unnecessary. As you can see here in the stage plans, right here we have the statue of me. And right here, a right statue. You could just say Mr. Toy, but little does that matter now, as we both lie in pieces thanks to you, air forehead. What? What did I ever do to you? Actually, the statue broke into rather large pieces. Well, why don't we try to put it back together? Maybe we'll learn something new. Picking up the pieces of a shattered rock star. Achtung! That's one uber cool idea! There might even be a song in there somewhere. Yeah, but I mean, it's usually more of a, you know, when the rocker is falling to pieces and needs to put themselves back together, it's usually more of a metaphor, you know? Due to their struggles and troubles, not literally putting together an art piece. Unless you want to make something for, like, I don't know, Disney Junior or something. Yay, let's do this! Schnell! Hey! Athena's habit of saying words in other languages is coming into play. Is this an investigation or am I interrupting a German language club social event? It could be 2 things. Alrighty then. Are we done talking to your face? Good. Alright, well. Can I, please inspect the box? Wait, you don't think this weird box here is... Hands off! I knew it. I'd know that voice anywhere. Let's just ignore it. I made its wishes loud and clear. So this is the future cardboard box technology has afforded us something. Perhaps so. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can cobble this thing together. I don't know. This is fine for a rock concert, but the nighttime sky is a backdrop for a courtroom? Personally, I think it's breathtaking. I mean, speaking the truth under a starry sky, don't you think it's romantic, Fraulein? And the waning crescent moon represents the maximum 3-day trial cycle. Oh, in that sense, that's actually very clever. 3-day trials outdoors? No thanks. You got any idea how many bugs there'd be? If it starts raining, my hair will be ruined. And you can't ruin that swoop! She's kind of got like this moon thing going for her, you know? Anyway, I was unable to actually poke at the statue. I guess we'll just keep going. There's even a prosecutor's bench here on this stage. Ah, the memories, Fraulein. As a former rock star and a prosecutor, the prosecutor's bench has taught me much about human emotions, passion, and fight. I can picture it now, you with your silvery singing voice and Apollo's sweating bullets. Look, Just because that's true doesn't mean you should be saying it. Hey, how about picturing me winning once in a while? I'll have you know he has a flawless win record against him. Apollo is the guy here. Oi. All right, fine. Let's look at the defense pitch. The winner of the mock trial was to take the training seminar right here. You mean you or Robin? Yeah. Besides Junie, they're the only ones who could have moved freely around the campus. Before the mock trial, that means one of them must be the killer. Well, that's not really enough to go on, is it? We need to talk with Juniper one more time and persuade her to give us a name. Right. And that means we have to find irrefutable evidence before the day ends. There's no time to lose, but we can't rush it either. Efficiency is the key. All right. I was told I would be attempting to... There we go, okay. I forgot about the moving around thing. All right. So, let's attempt to do the thing. Found one! A piece of Prosecutor Gavin's shattered pride. Are you saying my pride is as fragile as plaster of Paris? Is she wrong to think that? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she is. It looks like there are other large pieces scattered about. Okay, let's find what we can. Purple fragments! It was found all alone in the strangest of places. Is it? I mean, it broke, it fell, and it shattered, and a piece flew off over there. That seems reasonable. But okay, if you say that's weird. Ethan, you gotta say that that's strange. Oh no! Prosecutor Gavin! You're a complete wreck, literally. Why in the world would someone do something like this? I don't know, but whoever did it must have felt an amazing sense of release. Ah! Can I take that as a confession, Air Forehead? What? No! Just because I wanted to doesn't mean I did. I feel bad for Robin. She worked so hard on these. Let's pick up the pieces for her. You got it. Let's check every corner of the stage then. Yeah!
Yeah, that's good butter.
Found another piece of the statue. There should still be more. Let's leave no stone unturned. The nooks, the crannies. Ah! Okay. Although, is that everything? It is not. Okay. Maybe I should check. Oh, I should not. Okay. Wait, what? Is that not what I already clicked on? It's a copy of the school newspaper. Oh, with the story about the alleged love triangle. I wonder if people really waste their time reading this stuff. It's more popular than you think. What was that? I thought I heard something just now. You're just hearing things. It was nothing more than your ears playing tricks on you. We're just going with the ignore her strategy, huh? Okay. All right. Let's see. There's another thingy ding. Found another piece of the statue. There should still be more. Let's keep. Don't leave the stones unturned. But Apollo, if I don't lift the pieces, they're gonna get turned no matter what. Anyway, I guess this counts too. Found another piece. There you go. 2 purples and 2 whites. Is that all of the chunklets? Apparently not. Okay. Where are you hiding your chunks? That's what I most sincerely wish to know. I guess we can take a look at this body tape, I suppose. Taking another gander. I don't see why not. The body's gone. All that's left is a white outline. I never knew Professor Court personally, but seeing her reduced to a white outline leaves me cold inside. Yeah. This series does a phenomenally good job of trying to, you know, make you disassociate with how much murder happens. But like, this series is actually really dark when you dwell on it enough. I think that's why there's so much comedy, to help with that. And in a way, she still lives on in the messages she left behind. Like the strange way her body was posed and the signs of her wrists being bound. And also, you know, the teachings she left behind to her students. That's what I would have gone with, Apollo. What you did is weird. You're right. Let's use her final message to catch her killer. That's what we're gonna try to do. Okay, I don't see any more Gavin chunks. Do you want me to, like, pick up the Phoenix chunks? Maybe. The other statue Robin made, it's been smashed to bits. If there were some larger pieces, we might be able to put this one back together, too. Yeah, but all I see are itty-bitty ones. I wonder what Mr. Wright would think. If he knew we put Prosecutor Gavin's statue back together but left his like this, we could always come back to it after the case is solved. I'll help you fix it. Oh, that's actually rather nice of you. Thank you. All right, well, now what the hell do I do? I don't know of any other pieces. Like, here, like, put the chunks together, you stinky nerd. Do it. Why, Fraulein, what a wonderful piece of evidence you have there. but I imagine no matter what you present, it would be impossible for it to be more persuasive than your beauty. Too bad it doesn't work that way in court, too. That would be incredibly helpful. All right, then. Well, when in doubt, let me take a quick look at my... I'm sure I have it here somewhere. My notebook. Talk to Juniper. No. Seek the truth behind the murder. Search the outdoor stage. Well, I don't see anything else for me to grab. I'm looking. I'm even looking in places that don't make a lot of sense for a large chunk of statue to be. Okay, quick question. Is it possible that I could do something about it now that I have these pieces? Nope. Certainly does not seem so. Okay, odds. There's obviously something I'm missing. Another piece. What's this? Searching around. If I could look behind that thing, I would, but I can't. Anything in the tree, perhaps? Doesn't seem so. All right. And I've already attempted to look everywhere else. Maybe, oh, hang on. Maybe, there was a place I hadn't looked. There we go. This looks like another piece of the statue. Now this is a weird place for a chunk of the statue to be. Thanks, Apollo. This makes 5 pieces in all. I think we have all we're gonna find. All right, let's get back to where Prosecutor Gavin was shattered. I think you might want to reword that. No, I'm very comfortable with how I phrased that one, actually. I feel pretty good about it, all things considered. All right. Did anybody bring some glue? Well, I don't see any other big pieces lying around. Yeah, let's see if we can put this statue back together. All right, Apollo, you come over here, and Prosecutor Gavin, if you can hold this. There we go. Arts and craft time! Let's go! How did we put it together so well? How did we do, what? No! That don't make any sense. It should at least look more jank. We did it! Not bad if I do say so myself. Yeah, but don't you think it's strange? To put the statue back together, but look. What's with all these leftover white pieces? I thought so at the time. They look like they go together. And this one too. Athena, what do you think you're doing? Putting stuff together, leave me alone. Don't stop me now, I'm on a goddamn roll. The artist inside me wants to get out and have a good time. Let her have her arts and crafts time. What? I was unaware there were that many pieces. So, what is it? Apollo, what are you talking about? It's the scales of justice. What do you mean, what is it? Oh, it's the goddess of law holding a pair of scales in one hand and a sword in the other. What? That's quite the feat you pulled off there, Fraulein. I love that feeling you get after you work really hard on something. No, I know who it was. I meant to ask what it's doing here. That's not how it sounded, and it also kind of sounds to me like you're making an excuse. Not sure. There's no statue like this on the stage plans. Still, I could have swore I saw this statue somewhere before. You might have, but I sure don't know where. No one knows where the hell it came from. Perhaps it was a gift from an alien. The more we learn, the deeper the rabbit hole goes. It's a whole ass network down there. At least we're moving in the right direction. Let's keep searching the stage for clues. I've been wondering about something this whole time. You know that pole at the edge of the stage? No. Unless I do. Oh, no, I didn't notice that at all. You mean this? It has a wire that goes off and connects to somewhere, something somewhere. I don't know what. Let's follow it. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? What room is that? The wire is for hanging banners over the stage. One of the policemen who was here earlier was checking how it worked. So that's why the banner looks like it's out of place. Okay. The banners are hung and removed from the art room over there. Wait, what? That's the art room too? That's the art room over there? As in the scene of the crime? Bingo, Fraulein. It's still crawling with cops though. Why? Hey, anyone in the art room? Hi, it's me! Oh man. The move to 3D models has benefited this series in so many ways. I actually was not ready for anybody to pop out. Hi, it's me! Oh, it's you people! In justice we trust! Oh, it's Detective Fulbright. In justice we trust! I like to think she waved back. Is that some kind of greeting between you two? It's sort of kind of become one, I guess. Detective Fulbright, can you lower that banner from there? Of course! Just leave it to me! Thanks!
Hi, it's me again.
How's that? Huff, 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 and a bup, bup, bup. Thanks, Detective. In justice we trust. Ha ha ha! It's true! We do trust in justice! So is that some kind of greeting between you two or not? You get no answers. Anyway, what the hell's up with this? Oh, looks like the banner's down now. Let's go get a look. It's all scrunchy bunchied up. Like some kind of scrunchy bunch. Why is it such a scrunchy bunch? That's a weird thing for a banner to be. Look at this banner. I don't think it would flap very well in the wind. An unflappable banner? I like that. Well, then just put a bunch of starch in there. It goes perfect with unflappable lawyers and unflappable rockers. I don't know rockers are known to be unflappable. If anything, I think they're more known for letting their personal problems absolutely wreak devastation across their lives, basically. Their choices, poor. It's like it was made for this very stage. Look at this. The bottom part is all knotted up. Let me try and unravel it. And then a human hand falls out. Oh, hello. Jeez, did you really have to? You don't come across an unflappable banner every day. She's not wrong. But I think that might be blood. It's kind of hard to tell. It's already a red banner. Athena, there are some things that have to be yield to forces beyond themselves. What a cruel world we live in. What is this conversation? Anyway, ooh, hello. October, Hue 120. Hey, a scrap of paper was caught up inside. It's blowing away! I got it! Yes! Great catch, huh? Adorable. Looks like some kind of note. What does it say? October, Hue 120. What's that supposed to mean? A test score, maybe? Pretty impressive when you consider that 100 is a perfect score. I don't see how even Hue can get beyond perfect. That's not a thing, unless it was extra credit. Fraulein, shall we inspect the banner again now that it has been unfurled? Yes. Yes, we shall. Alrighty, let's see. Because it does kind of look like there's like a stain going on there. This is the emblem that's on Junie's school uniform. Hey, you're right. Wait a sec. It's hard to see against the red material, but look. Yeah, there's a dark red stain here just under the emblem. This banner was on a wire connected to the art room. Right, and the art room is where the murder occurred. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The stain might be from the victim's blood! More than most likely! Or somebody had a very serious issue at some point. Regardless, all right. I notice we're still missing the Governor's banner. It should be there. All right, this looks to be the only thing I haven't inspected. It's been too far away to get a good look. Ah! Then just automatically zoom closer. It's not that freaking hard. Can I just look at the thing? Thank you. Ooh, I like the view. The judge could look down on everything from up here and, you know, pass judgment. Yeah, not bad for a temporary stage. Is that so, Mr. Justice? Your judge act from the mock trial? I don't know why, but it kind of creeps me out. Don't be mean. Wrong answer again, Mr. Justice. A penalty for our mock lawyer. Ah! That is not funny. It's a little funny. In fact, I'd say it's very funny. Anyway, there anything else I'm supposed to be doing? I guess I could look at the statue closer. The statue doesn't look like anything, doesn't look anything like you or Mr. Wright. Yeah, I'd kind of hope not. The goddess bearing scales and a sword. She's a symbol of fairness and strength. But she and her symbols were shattered along with the statues of you and Mr. Wright. This is a direct challenge to the rule of law. Well, if they want to fight, they've got one. Athena's about to throw hands! Oh, take it down a notch, Tiger. Let's save the fighting for when we find our culprit. You can punch them then. There. Now I've left no stone unturned. That was a whole lot of poking around in such a short time. That's the most I've inspected anything in a long time. Does that mean you're satisfied? Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to check out. What's that? See that metal fence back there? I surely do. It's just that one segment, so it seems out of place. It looks like they were in the process of removing them after the stage was set up. But they were never able to finish on account of the murder. We should take a look if you think it could be important. Why the heck not? This track looks man-made. Most tracks are. Hey, you're right, and looks like it starts from behind the backdrop. Maybe a big, muddy pro wrestler was hiding back there. Why is that your first thought? Athena, you might be a goober. Well, that was totally random, but we'll never know until we take a look. Ooh, looks like something was being dragged through here, and this is where it started. Yeah, but whatever it was, it's long gone. Must have been pretty heavy. Perhaps it was used in setting up the school festival. Well, then I guess it wasn't a pro wrestler. What? Okay, Athena. Still, this could be something important. It could be, but is it? Well, that's about it for the stage. Right, I think we better search the art room next, assuming the cops finally left. I think I'll hang around here for a while, but make sure to tell me once you find it. Yeah! Yeah. Wait. Oh, you talking about your banner? What else? The governor's banner that disappeared from the stage. I'm trying to give some kind of voice here. It's not working too good. You never know. It just might be connected to the case at hand. Well, it is missing, so yeah. Really? Or does he just want his banner back? He wants his banner back. Whoa, don't tell me. So in short, that's... Hey. Rumble bumble. Rumble. You good over there, Scuttlebutt? Oh, no, she do be scuttling. Ah, that box! It just took off running! It's a box with a panda thingy on it. Like, how would you not... It has 2 holes for her arms. How would you not know that's her? Anyway. I have a pretty good idea who that is. As I suspect you do, too. It would be weird if it wasn't her! Come on! We can't afford to have any weird articles written about us! You know she's tempted! The maintenance area is over in that direction. After that box! Wound it! Wound it fatally! Kitty cat! Okay. Slowly typing, famous legal academy, maintenance area. Ba-dum-bump. All right. Come on, get out of there. Miriam, you're liable to get tossed in the garbage truck if you hang around here. Joke's on you if you think that hasn't happened twice before already. I'm just an empty box, and that's what you do with them. You throw them away. It is a different box. I'm sorry. Also, Jesus Christ, I don't like this box. Okay. Hey, did you change boxes? I like the new look. What does it matter anymore? I was a complete failure in court today. My work, my pride, my dreams, everything I've worked so hard for, gone. Yeah, that didn't go well. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter. That was a pretty savage dig. Failure as a reporter? Cack. Also, we totally saw your face. Hey, we get to see it again! You know, you really don't need the box. I'm just saying. Come to think of it, calling her a failure as a reporter might have been kind of mean. Yeah, a little. Nope. Scold me, despise me, pack me away where I'll never see the light of day. I've been cast aside to waste away into a big pile of mushy paper mache. I kind of feel responsible for this, but I also don't know if I care. Now's our chance to prod her for information while she's vulnerable. Quick, kick her in the box. I bet that's what you were just thinking. What kind of person do you think I am? He read me like a book. Well, to be fair, Athena, you do literally wear a robot around your neck that conveys your internal emotions at all times. Anyway, scuttling scuttlebutt. That was you on the stage earlier, wasn't it? Why'd you run off like that? Take a look at this! Why are you showing me a burnt up old rag? Good question. Wait, it's really hard to see, but I think that's the governor's logo there. Oh, hey, it is, yeah. So this is the banner that disappeared. It's all burned up. Is it in the, did you find it in that furnace-y thing? Don't look at me! I just happened to find it in the incinerator. Incinerator? Did Blackwell actually make good on his threat to burn her box? Oh no! Oh, that's kind of mean. Then again, I'm conflicted on how I feel about Scuttlebutt. She's kind of pathetic and funny, and she's also a little adorable, but that's not important. But she also does spread nasty rumors. There's potential for redemption! Let's just say that much. We should probably try to find out whether someone tried to destroy this on purpose. This banner is sounding less and less unrelated to our case, Apollo. Yeah, maybe it had even more blood on it than the other one. All right, Scuttlesworth. Miriam, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have said you were a failure as a reporter. Too late. I already decided journalism isn't for me. The last step is to erase all of the photos on my PC. I'm really gonna do it. Here goes. 5%, 10%. 4 years of my life down the drain. Shouldn't we stop her, Athena? I don't know. She has invaded a lot of people's privacy. Miriam, you should keep publishing your paper. I didn't mean what I said, okay? You didn't mean it? Oh no, my photo! Stop! Cancel! Abort! You got a janky-ass laptop if it makes that much noise from emptying your recycle bin. Did you stop it in time? Deletion progress, 99% complete. There were only 2 pictures left. What are you going to do now, Athena? You owe it to her to make things right. I know. How do I fix this? How do I fix this weird situation? Don't worry, Miriam. Your photos may be gone, but the memory of your photographic genius will live on forever in all of our hearts. Oh, Athena, that was cringe. Hey, Miriam, check this out. You took some amazing photos of the 3 of them. I'm sure they really appreciate it. You even, you even somehow captured the objection box. I don't even know how you did that. Obviously, I'm the ace member of the newspaper club. The only member, in fact. I know this won't make up for the photos you lost, but here are your newspapers back. There you go. I probably don't need those anymore anyway. There's no rest for the wicked. I plan on pursuing those 3 for as long as I live! Miriam, why are you so obsessed with Juniper, Hugh, and Robin? Obsessed? I'm not obsessed with them. I just devote all of my waking moments to them. It's just they were so close ever since their freshman year, so, well. Girl. Athena, are you thinking what I'm thinking? That she is the most tsundere reporter ever? Yeah, I'm thinking it. Yeah, I think that's the only explanation. This girl's lonely. Wait a second, you're not thinking what I think you're thinking, what I'm thinking with the think, are you? I don't think. That's exactly what he's thinking, Miriam. You want in on their little trio. You want to be a quad. How could you possibly know that? Oh, damn. You don't want to be dropping that. I like that she has, like, paper binders to hold. Oh, God damn it, she has Twitter. That's one abused laptop. Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, maybe the noises it was making make sense. My laptop won't turn on. Never thought my life would end so soon. A mere 17 years. Oh, now I really feel bad. Oh, I know! Miriam, we have a laptop at the office. We'd be happy to lend it to you. Kaka? Huh? You have a laptop I could use? Sure, but on one condition. I want you to ask Junie, Hugh, and Robin if you can hang out with them. Like I could ever do that! Sorry, but that's the deal if you want to borrow our laptop. You scare me sometimes, Athena. You're like good cop, bad cop, all around into one. Don't forget adorable cop. She's all 3. She's a triple threat, yo. Fine, I'll do it if that's all you want. Yay! I'll be by later to bring you the laptop. Wait, it's not like I owe you anything, but here. Oh, hello. Thanks. Oh, it's a set of pictures. Oh, hello. What in the hell? Looks like they're setting up the stage. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I took them when they were putting the stage's backdrop into place. Wow, you sure have an eye for photography. But from what I can make out anyway. I mean, these are solid to me, yeah. These are the last 2 photos that didn't get deleted. They're all yours. I'm sure these will come in handy. Well, see you around, scary lawyer lady. When she's invested. That was really impressive, Athena. What's next? Well, I'd like to talk to Hugh or Robin if possible. Were they put into custody? I mean, they did. Whether they did or they didn't is besides the point. They confessed to a murder. Wouldn't that mean they'd also get put into the detention center? Okay, let's walk around and see if we can find. I guess they're just allowed to walk about. I guess if they don't have, like, reason to suspect them? But do they truly not? Because again, I'm pretty sure once you say, I did it! I am the murder person! Like, I feel like you're gonna get questioned by the cops after that. Alright, well, hey, it is what it is, eh? Hey! Alright. Ooh, I can go to the art room? Hell yeah, let's go! What's that Picasso-looking bullcrap? Oh, hey. It's that, it's Fanty. That's fun. Alright. It's Bum Wrap Riney and something Pachyderm. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I remember them. Well, here it is. The art room where the grisly crime occurred. Let's start looking. Oh, hello there, it is I! This is an active crime scene. No unauthorized personnel allowed. What? Well, can't you make an exception? You won't even notice we're... Freeze! I don't think so. No exceptions. Now move along. Nothing to see here. Doesn't seem very accommodating this time. Let's try again later. What? Oh, that's such bupkis. All right, fine. Let's see. Is Robin or Hugh somewhere around these here parts? Because that's what I wanted to be in the art room, man.